Hi everybody, this is the Baseball Head, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the People's Champion, your host, and we have a trade. Yes, we have a trade here. New York Mets have acquired center fielder Jose Siri. Siri, I have a question. And the question is, who you get traded for? You got traded for Mets minor league reliever Eric Warzy in a straight-up trade. Both players were on each team's 40-man rosters. So there's no disruption of what's going to happen a little bit, which is the Mets will have to announce, all the teams have to announce by 6 o'clock who will be eligible for the Rule 5 draft or who will not be eligible. So I'll keep an eye on that. But this trade is it continues on with this idea that the Mets are very much based upon defense, good defense as part of run prevention. It's about making sure that your pitchers pitch better. They don't have to worry about getting extra outs because the outfielders make mistakes. And in all likelihood, this basically says bye-bye Harrison Bader. Bye-bye. Now, I would mention Siri's probably not as good of a hitter as Bader was, to be honest with you. His OPS last year, which is on base plus slugging, was .620. He hit 18 home runs, and he had 14 stolen bases. That's the good news. He's not a very high average hitter. But he does everything well defensively. He's there to be sort of a platoonish type complement to Tyrone Taylor. And I would assume that if they sign Juan Soto, that they'll need a better defensive player in center field. And he's considered one of the top-notch defensive center fielders in the game. So this is a very productive trade if you're big into defense. Obviously, he's not going to hit much, but the Mets did not bring him in to hit. If they get the offense they're looking for with Soto, it's not going to matter. Now, I would mention Juan Soto met with the Dodgers today. No word of what has happened, how that meeting has gone about, what the reaction was. I'm sure it was positive. And supposedly tomorrow, I believe the Phillies are going to meet with them. Are going to meet with Soto tomorrow, so we'll have a pretty good idea of what's going on fairly soon. I saw an interview that the Munchkin, Ken Rosenthal of The Athletic, he's a short guy. I'm not saying that he's short. I am seeing he is short. Seen pictures of him. He looks like he ride the back of Aaron Judge. I've seen pictures of the two of them. He's shorter than Jose Altuve. But he said that the most likely scenario is that the New York Mets are going to sign Juan Soto just based on the fact that they're going to spend the most money. I'd mentioned that Michael Cade of the Yankees broadcast, and he has his own show on ESPN locally, that the Mets will spend $50 million more to sign Soto. So say, for instance, the Dodgers offer him $700 million. The Mets offer him $750 million. That is the word that is coming out. And I'm going to do a video later, just so you know, on some of the Yankee fans. The Yankee fans are coping. And they're very pissed off, and they are getting very salty because they're getting very irritated, and they're getting really pissed off at Soto possibly leaving to go to the Mets. I think it's more if he goes to the Mets than say if he goes to the Red Sox, or if he goes to the Dodgers, or if he goes to the Blue Jays. I think, or the Phillies, I think that it would really bother the Yankee fans if he went to the Mets, because it basically would be the end of an era here in New York in terms of baseball. That means that the Yankees aren't what the Yankees were anymore, especially when it comes to this particular player. The Yankees can't afford to lose him, and the Mets can't afford to not get him. So you have the immovable object versus the irresistible force of Steve Cohen's money. And a lot of the Yankee fans have been basically ripping him apart. This is Juan Soto. Ripping Juan Soto apart when they didn't say anything negative. I have a video on Pinstripe Territory, who's the YouTuber. He's a nice guy. He does a great show. But he was complaining about Soto today. They're all pissed off, man. They know. They all feel in their bones, in the 27 World Series championships, that they feel that they're going to lose this guy. The one thing about the Yankee fans of recent note is they get very bitter and irritated. I'll get into this video later, but obviously we have the trade of Jose Siri. going from being with the Rays, going to the Mets, and the Mets minor league reliever Eric Gores. We saw him a little bit last year, and then he's going to Tampa Bay. So we have a trade. If there's any other details of this trade, this is pretty much it. But is there any other trades coming up? You'll get the bell, and of course you need to subscribe to the Baseball Hut, and you'll see the bell. You hit that bell, you'll get a notification about when the videos go up. So you hit that bell for notification, and then you'll be one of the first to watch. And if you're the first to watch, leave comments in the comments section right away and let me know you're first. So thank you for watching this video. Keep your eye out for other stuff that might be happening. This is just the beginning of a great offseason for the New York Mets. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and I'll see you later.